All right, so this is the plantain bean stew. With some white rice and fried fish. All right, guys, so today we're gonna make beans and plantain. So it's gonna be bean stew with plantain. These are my ingredients. I have diced onions, green bell pepper. You can use whatever color of bell pepper you like. I just have the yellow and the green, and then fresh tomato sliced up. And I'm gonna use some tomato paste. This is what my pepper looks and my onions and stuff look like before it was diced up. And the plantain, I've already gone ahead to slice it up. I just left a few here so you guys can see how I'm gonna do it. Alright guys, so I soaked my beans for a few hours. Sometimes I do it overnight. Alright, pour it in here. And the beans has been soaked for some hours, so it's gonna not have to cook too long. That's one of the convenience of soaking it for a bit. It doesn't have to boil that long. Sometimes I usually boil for like 15 to 20 minutes the most. As you can see, like some of it is like really soft already. All right. Let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. That's the hardest part, I think, making this quick bean stew with the plantain. Once the beans is boiled, everything gets cooking quickly. All right. Oh, look at that. Has about 5 more minutes, and then we can take it out. It's been boiling for about 15 minutes. Guys, there goes the beans already. All right, I wanted to show you that this is mushy, just the way I like it, and it is ready for the best part that I like. I'm adding the palm oil. For the palm oil, I always say use the amount that you like. Some people don't like it too oily. Add my ingredients from earlier. Diced onions. As you can see, the oil is well melted. Add my tomato paste. This is just like a spoon or two. Alright, I'm gonna close this up and let it cook for about, I would say, 5 minutes. Alright guys, so, ooh, look at that. It's been cooking about 10 minutes now, say. I'm gonna add my beans. a little bit. The beans will be more mashed up because that's how I like mine. Not all of it, but majority of it from this with my wooden spoon. We get it all squished up. Before I let that sit for 15 minutes, I think it will be best to add my seasoning. I always use the shrimp flavor Maggi. I'm gonna use 2 for this. I know it's not really crunched up, but don't worry. And this is gonna be 1 spoon of curry powder. That's just how I like my flavor. You can season it however you like. And I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of the chicken flavor bouillon. You get a good amount there. I usually add my salt last because all this extra seasoning is gonna let me know how much salt I want. Let me mash up this Maggi. Just kind of got salt from the heat. Habanero pepper or Scotch bonnet pepper is very spicy. I usually add this to my beans stew. But here's the thing with me though. I like to cut it up into itty bitty little pieces because that way it kind of cooks in there faster. Some people will blend this up. And don't ask me how I do this or why I do this. I just think it's more convenient for me. And no, I don't get pepper on my hands to last me for the rest of the day. Because I'm so experienced in doing this on almost every time I cook. So I'm going to crunch this up after slicing it. Idea is to get it into itty little pieces. Stir it. Look at that. All right, look at that. So technically, at this point, I just want to add ½ teaspoon and then stir, and the stew is ready. We're gonna fry the beans. So if you guys see that, I don't have too much oil. Oh, I love the color. All right, let's get frying the plantain. This is done. It's on high. I need the oil to get really, really hot. We're about to fry the plantain. This is the oil I use. You can use any kind for frying, but just put it to a level that's not going to overflow when it's hot. All right guys, so we're going to fry the plantain. Now always make sure that your oil is hot, and be careful how you're standing next to the oil when putting this in. this is the plantain bean stew. With some white rice and fried fish.